Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Standardbred Retraining vlog. If you are watching these sequentially, you'll know that last week I promised that I would do a lunging vlog, but we've had a bit of a crazy week here. We got a few days of back-to-back rain, then we had an earthquake, which is pretty unusual for the East Coast, and now I'm battling a cold, so I haven't really been able to get together my lunging video, but I thought this might be a perfect day because I have my horses at home. I have to feed them even if I'm sick. So I thought I would show you guys some of my feeding program for my off-the-track horses. So if you don't know my other horses, I own Tomcat, Cricket, and Alfredo, who are my three standardbreds, and I have Cheddar, who's an off-the-track thoroughbred. I got them all shortly after their racing careers ended, and they've each had a little bit of a different path towards putting on more of a pleasure horse body, we'll call it. So I thought I'd take you into my feed room and show you what I got. Program is forage first, so all horses get access to free choice hay 24/7. I choose to feed out of hay nets. I like these hay nets just because they are tough and you can't get a shoe caught in here, so that means you can hang them a little bit lower and they can eat more in a natural position, but I can't feed off of the ground or my horses will simply pee on it. I also use a hay hut to keep my hay outside dry and on the ground. Hi, Cricket! Okay, so my feed room is made up of three main components: balancer pellets, beet pulp pellets that I soak and feed, and when they're soaked they look like this, and a Triple Crown senior feed. And who gets what really depends on the horse. So this is the Triple Crown senior for my two fat boys. This is Cricket's Triple Crown senior and the balancer pellet, and this is Tomcat's, which is just the balancer pellet. And I top everyone's feed with the beet pulp just to kind of help keep them all rotund. Next question, you might be wondering, do I add any supplements to my feed? In the winter, a lot of times I'll add a little vitamin E just because they're eating a lot of hay and they're not getting any natural sources from the ground, especially when we live in the Northeast. If those of you who do, our ground is often vitamin E deficient, so you may need to supplement. Otherwise, as long as you're feeding your feed as labeled, you shouldn't need any additional supplements. I will occasionally add extra ulcer support for my horses who are ulcer prone. One supplement that I do really like for horses that are still trying to gain weight is Cool Calories. It is a powdered fat supplement. It smells so good. It smells like Kool-Aid. You can top dress your feed with it for a few extra calories a day. It's honestly very similar to just adding oil to their feed, but a little bit cleaner to feed, which I, of course, like as the person who has to actually touch it. So thanks for watching, and I should hope this goes without saying, but if you're having any trouble managing your horse's weight, be sure to reach out to your veterinarian and not me, because they'll be able to help provide more specific guidance about your horse and your own situation. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Next week, hopefully we'll be back with the lunging video that I had previously promised. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more of my Standardbred Retraining vlog and other retired racehorse content.